welcome back to the Craft Whiskey Boys 2-minute review. We are about to review the Teeling's 24-year-old.
Make that ass roll like a 24.
World Whiskey winner 2019.
Yeah, this is one of those where it makes you proud to be Irish in the sense that it's an Irish whiskey. It's won the best whiskey on earth. Now, obviously, it's all subjective. Is it really the best whiskey on earth? Well, the guys who drank it at the time, the 2019 World Whiskey Awards, said it was. So we're about to try it. We've never tried this before. Now, there's an interesting story when I opened this, right? Because it looks like we've tried it, and we actually haven't. So here's what happened. I'll tell you the story because it's nearly all gone. Credit to the glass company that made this, which is Saveur Glass in France, because you'll notice here, and I might have to present over this way so you can see it, there's a little dent here and there's a chip out of the shoulder. But essentially what happened was it was at my bar at home, and for some reason, whatever way the shelves were put up, I didn't put them up, but whatever way they were put up had a little tilt on them, and this thing just slid off and fell. Full bottle, never opened. I was never gonna open it because it was a collector's edition, right? Because it's won the World Whiskey Awards. Fell off, hit the ground somehow, the thing didn't smash, the lid popped open and half the bottle escaped by the time I got to it.
He says he hasn't tried it, but if I was him, when it fell off and it was spilling, I would have licked the floor.
It's not saying anywhere on the product whether it's double or triple distilled. I had a bit of a look around, and here's the only reason why I'd even question that is if it was double distilled, it's from Cooley, obviously, given that it's the Teeling boys and the father had Cooley Distillery and they double distilled their single malts. If it's triple distilled, it's Bushmills. Normally they'll tell what it is, and this one it doesn't say. So I'm wondering, and I don't know, if it's Bushmills or it's Cooley. So we got 2 minutes to review this whiskey. So here's how it's gonna roll. We're gonna pour the whiskey into the glass. We're gonna nose it, drink it, all in 2 minutes and tell you what we think about it. So you got 2 minutes to watch it, that's it. And there's no cut, no edit. It is
Pure, unadulterated filth about to come at you. It's not, we're just about to drink whiskey. Yeah. Craft Whiskey Boys.
Now I'm using the neat glass, which is, they say, a scientifically proven glass, and it does eliminate a lot of ethanol. He's using the Turkish tea glass, which is where they got that from, and that is better. And then we're using and also with a divergent rim, which is a great glass too, is a tool glass, which is an Irish whiskey glass. Cheers. Ooh, musky on the nose.
Orange peel straight off the bat.
Apple pie.
I'm not getting the orange peel. I'm getting like cherry. I'm getting like a cherry cough trap.
Maybe it's a tour glass.
Cinnamon.
You know?
Cinnamon. Apple.
Yeah.
On the nose. Oh yeah, nice. That is definitely triple distilled.
Oh wow.
Definitely Bushmills.
It's double distilled.
That's lovely.
It's not triple distilled.
Earthy. It's like really
Because here's the thing, we tried a 21-year-old Bushmills. It was far smoother. The Bushmills at 21, that's at 24, and it was matured more further south, I would assume, if they own that stock, or maybe it was up at Bushmills. But either way, to me, that feels like a double distilled. I could be wrong.
There's more methane coming up.
You decide.
Yeah, there's a lot more leather. It's full. There is that cherry cough drop on the nose, but in the actual palate, specifically on the back, there's a lot of leather. Tiny little essence of pineapple, but like it's like real faint.
I'm getting wood.
It's
Really
definitely
woody,
sweet again.
a rich mahogany or something. I don't know.
Super long on the finish, just like the Bushmills 21.
It's good.
It's more apple than pineapple, I think.
Like, I don't know, apple pie.
Like a sweet
Yeah,
apple
with a
pie.
sprinkling of cinnamon.
Yeah,
but that's
that
more
would
the nose, the cinnamon.
Interesting. Quite similar. Almost similar.
What do you rate it versus the one you tried already tonight?
Controversial, I prefer the Bushmills 21
Yeah.
to the Teeling 24. Sorry.
This seems a bit, it doesn't really seem really typical for most of the Irish whiskies we normally drink.
Yeah, the ethanol is super high on it, but then it's only 46%, but there is a bit of a kick on the back palate, which is nice. Here's why it won, I think, because it is more akin. There's 5 seconds left, but I'll just tell you what I think. I think it won because it's more akin to a scotch. If you love a good warming scotch, there's a lot of complexity in scotch compared to an Irish is triple distilled, so it's a bit smoother, a bit easier to drink. Scotch is a little bit harsher, and I just think that maybe that's why it won, maybe it's not. Maybe the world is just so used over the last 40 or 50 years to scotch and that one's closer to a Scotch than most Irish whiskies, in my opinion. I could be completely
No,
wrong.
I agree. But thank you for tuning in to the 2 minute and 20
So the
seconds
2 minutes is
YouTube.
over, but we're still going to talk to you
Whiskey
and do
channel.
an outro.
No, but that was some real truth nuggets right there. Absolutely. I think
would
people
say-
would liken that much more to Scotch than they would to an Irish. If
Yeah,
they were to drink
but
a
it's-
blind taste
it's
test.
beautiful.
Perhaps that's something we can do next.
It's nice, but I would recommend leaving it in the bottle if you have one.
For what?
Leave it in the bottle for an investment,
Oh, I was going to say, because it's not going to get any better in the bottle.
and get the Bushmills for a drink.
Or get Jade to put your shelves up.
I didn't put those shelves.
Yeah,
We
right.
should probably
there we
drop
go.
the craft from our name.
It is a nice whiskey. Is it worth the 400? Yeah, because it's a collector's item and it's rare and there's only 5,000 of it. It's probably worth more than that. If I was them, I'd probably be selling it for 1,000 plus 2,000.
I think it was around 300 when it was
Yeah.
first sold, but as that,
And honestly, if they'd have entered it before they released it and won that award, I think they would have sold it for 3 or 4 grand a bottle, and rightly so, because it's a collector's edition. It's going to be worth a lot more in the future. I'm gutted that mine fell, and then it opened up, and I'm like, shit, now I got to go buy another one. But we'll drink that and enjoy it, and we'll buy another one and keep it as a collector's. Good job to the boys at Teeling. It's not better than the Bushmills 21. It's not even close, but it's still a bloody, bloody good Irish whiskey. So listen, guys, if you like it, subscribe. We're gonna do way more of these 2-minute reviews. I know they don't last 2 minutes, and we feel bad that we're saying, hey, 2-minute review, but they last long. But we need to talk.
and if you're trying to go away in that boat, you turn that boat around.
Damn right you do.